What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B-Hot Radio. Shout in as always. I got my podcast partner off in this thing, OG Gangsta Wicked, a.k.a. Big Galaxy of Ghetto Mafia.
Yeah, man, it's Saturday. We got all the college football games going on today.
Right.
The playoffs started today.
Facts.
See, I don't know if you know about the playoff. This is the first time we've ever had a real playoff in college football.
Okay, then.
So I'm pissed like hell you got me here on Saturday instead of watching the game.
Dang, forgive me, man. You know I know better than that.
But you know what? I had to got there come today, man. We got these jerseys on.
Hey, man, we had to come dressed out
I got
today.
the way you got home.
That's right.
Well, I mean, what is this, Atlanta United?
But you know it's the Atlanta United, man. We was just shot a commercial for the new 2025 season.
Yeah, that's right, man. We got to shout out Tamika.
What up, though, Tamika?
That's right, man. You know, sitting over there with the Atlanta Falcons, man.
Yeah.
Holly over there. The whole team
What's happening, Holly?
That's right. The whole team over Atlanta United, man, showed us love. We got the new commercial out. A lot of people in the commercial, man. We got the Chick-fil-A cow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
Yeah.
we got the Georgia Tech yellow jacket up in there.
I mean, they had a little bit of everybody.
We got a little bit of everybody, man. Troy in there, you know what I'm saying, man. Sponsored by Delta.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's just a good look, man. If y'all haven't seen the commercial, go check it out. It'll probably come across your TV, but if you want to see it before then, you go to B-High ATL on Instagram.
Or Atlanta United on
Instagram. Or
Instagram.
Atlanta United on Instagram. Or even come over to, you know what I'm saying, pull up the real Ghetto Mafia, and check us out, man.
Also meet us at them games, because, you know, we got to go in there and crank that thing. We got the jerseys. We going to be dressed up. Are you going to try to hit that field with? Because I already know how you do.
Well, you know.
You showed off a little bit of your skills in the commercial.
I did. You know what I'm saying? Because I hit, but because you know I come from a soccer background.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? They call me Pele.
Oh, you a Pele?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. The whole time I've been here with Wicked from Ghetto Mafia, and I've been in here with the greatest soccer player of all time.
You know what I'm saying? And my little my Decatur partner Pele was handling, man. I told you I was gonna say it.
I got a Southwest Atlanta partner Pele. What's happening to my Pele partner?
Yes, sir.
Come on, and you know the great legend Pele. What up, though, to him as well?
That's right, man. So we're gonna be at the games this year, man. You know what I'm saying? Showing love to the city, and we're gonna do that with all the teams, man. Until we get some, you know, because Atlanta United, we've already won the championship, but then we've already won with Georgia. We got to get them Hawks.
That's right.
We got to get them Falcons.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? And represent for this city, man. So I'm just excited, man, to be sitting here representing Atlanta United.
Shout out the Braves as well,
yes,
man.
Sir.
And with that being said, in trending topics, Wick, you know, Ray J says that everything that's going on with Diddy right now is a conspiracy, man. I mean, what are your thoughts on what's going on?
And I heard Ray J when he said that. I didn't know exactly what show that was on, but I heard him when he said
he
broke
like 20 versus 1.
Okay, yeah, he broke a lot of stuff down. See, here's my thing with Ray J. And I don't want to go into whether I think that Ray J has mental issues or not, but he has kind of backtracked. You know, this was the same guy that was on the documentary talking about Puff at first. Oh, you got time today, huh?
I got time. And also, I'm timing your ass.
But, you know, when you crazy there, you know, pull out out there. You got time for me today. But now, Ray J, you know, he first he's on the documentary and he's kind of insinuating that, you know, that a lot of this stuff with Puff was kind of true.
Yeah.
Now, you know, a lot of his latest stuff, he said that is absolutely not true. See, these are the things that you and I have been talking about keeping your mouth shut until we get everything out.
Yeah.
Because now I don't know what to believe with Ray J.
Yeah.
See, you know, when I first ever saw Ray J on the documentary, you know, going against Puff, you know, it made people around me say, well, you know what, Wick, you saying that you don't know what's going on with Puff, but a guy that's beside him every day, Ray J, who was beside one of his best friends, is on this TMZ documentary insinuating and kind of saying that, yeah, all of this true. But now he turning around and saying that none of this is not true. See, now you're misleading the people.
Yeah.
And that's what I be saying all the time about you know, black on black crime, black on black crime. Time somebody point up, say we did something, we jump right out there and call it law, call it truth. Oh, he did it. I know he had to do it because he rich. He had to do it because I saw them at the parties together. Another thing that I also saw too, if we pivot over to to Jay-Z because now they tied Jay in. So you got Ray J in the middle of stuff, saying how he feels about everything. Puff is in jail, so he can't talk. So now everybody has turned their attention to Jay.
Yeah.
Right? Last podcast that you and I did, we talked about when everybody was saying, when his lawyer said that they wasn't friends.
Yeah.
Right? And I saw a post yesterday showing Jay and Puff in the studio together working on a song.
Yeah.
So I went back down, looking at the comments again. I'm seeing everybody in there. Oh, this proves that they were best friends because they're in the studio doing songs. So
At work?
That's what I meant to ask you. That's what I was going to ask you. You know how many jobs I have had over my lifetime?
Yeah.
That I worked with people, but when I clock out and I go home,
come on,
and they clock out and they go home, that's what it is. Our relationship is the work itself.
Exactly.
And when people was all in the comments, look at them, let's show them right there. They in the studio right there together. They drinking and they doing a song. I said, excuse me, you do know that is Jay-Z's job, right? He doesn't work at McDonald's. If they both worked at McDonald's together, then they would have a McDonald's relationship.
Yeah.
Their relationship is music.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that they were best friends once the camera came off and the song was complete.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? I said, everybody's showing me when they was at a club, when they was at an event, when they was at a studio. All these are business things, B-High.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You ain't showing me when they was out fishing together.
See that?
You know what I mean? Playing racquetball.
Come on
You know,
now.
down in Florida, we call it highlight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Show me the highlight videos.
Yeah.
You know, so I think right now that everything is just kind of mixed up. Ray J is not helping the entire situation by, 1 minute, he's leaning this way, then the next minute he's leaning this way, and you got people that take stock into that. I think that looking at everything right now, B-High, is that I feel like that this trial could go either way, just like a lot of the different trials have went either way, and namely Young Thug was the last one. We saw what happened to Bill, and then we see them come back and recant everything with Bill. Everybody saw Michael Jackson was going down, but then we saw it didn't happen at all. Trump, exactly. So right now, man, I just want to pump the brakes. And just let this thing play out, because everybody gonna have egg on their face if that man walk up out that cell.
And they find out that King Kong ain't got nothing on him. See, that's the whole thing. Yeah, because that's the first thing he gonna say. That's the first thing they gonna say when he come up out that cell. They gonna find out that King Kong ain't got nothing on him. Now everybody gonna be running around like chickens with their heads cut off.
Right.
But see, my thing is this. When Jay-Z kind of blew up those charges that they was trying to put on him with Diddy in tandem together, it kind of it exonerated Diddy at the same time. Because, I mean, if Jay wasn't even there,
right,
then who is trying to implicate Diddy and Jay? That's one of the main, court documents that they were using to prosecute Diddy with.
Correct.
So, I would not be surprised to see if this whole thing goes in a totally different direction than the way folks think that it's about to go. I mean, he might just suffer his humiliation, but he might get found not guilty, because at the end of the day, what we saw with Cassie, he's already paid his debt for that.
But let me tell you something too that about that Cassie video. How about, when we saw the Cassie video, a lot of people were assuming that this just happened. Cassie was with him 10 years after that video happened. See, that's another thing that people, they leave that little part out.
Yeah.
That video happened a long time ago. And then Cassie still stayed with him through doing drugs, through doing red carpets, through loving him. Could left any time. Her bank account, she could walked out any door.
Yeah.
But she stayed down with him the whole time. Then once the whole stuff went down with the liquor and all this kind of stuff, now all of a sudden this video surfaces from years ago. So it's almost like if something goes down with me and all of a sudden a video pop up with my behavior in 1999, you know what I'm saying? Because I might have, thank God it wasn't no camera phones out without, you know what I'm saying? But if something just popped up in 1999 when I was acting ass at 25, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Right now, I'm not leaning either way. One thing that I do know is kind of that by me looking at all these cases, I do think that he's convicted of having baby oil.
Yeah.
I think he's convicted of having wild parties.
Yeah.
I think he's convicted of maybe, doing some behavior that I wouldn't indulge in.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting for all the law-breaking stuff. See, this what got a lot of us was you're trafficking young girls.
Yeah.
That's what made us say, you know what, all the other stuff,
Yeah.
if you're messing with niggas, if you doing baby oil, you're doing
Yeah.
all this old freak-ass shit, nigga,
Yeah.
that's on you. But the reason we're outraged is when they're saying that you're bringing minors across state lines
Yeah.
for grown-ass men. So I need to see that part right
Yeah.
there. If that gets dismissed right there, I don't give a fuck who. If he got 1,000 things of baby oil.
Yeah.
See, that's how people attach something to you. You can always, as black people, and I know people that do this all the time. And I tell my brothers and sisters that this right here. We can always take things that are true about a person, right?
Yeah.
And highlight the truths that everybody know. Meaning right now, I can say on this Saturday that I'm sitting here with this jersey on with B-High. That's a fact, isn't it?
Yeah.
So now so now that justifies what I'm about to say next. B-High slapped me when the camera came off.
Damn.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I told the truth.
Yeah.
The truth was I was right here.
You was right here.
I'm right here.
You was right here.
There. I described all that.
Exactly.
But then I added the lie to it after the fact. He got
Exactly.
mad at me.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't see that little part. But you know I'm telling the truth because I
Yeah.
was sitting right there with him.
See
Everything I described was right there. Was Saturday. He had on that jersey. I had on my. He got mad because I said he got time today.
Yeah.
The camera came off. He went
He
crazy.
lost it. He lost it.
That's what I'm saying right there. You can always attach a lie to truth to get people outraged
Riled up.
about
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So I don't know if that's what I want to hear about. I don't want to hear nothing else about Puffy and him freaking and his freak party. When I saw the documentary, that's all I saw was his behavior. I saw no evidence.
I'm gonna ask you this though, Wick, because see, this is a question that I have as well. Why hasn't anybody came to the forefront to stand up for Diddy and not allow his character to be assassinated, other than his family?
And Ray J kind of a little bit on this
Yeah.
last little
Yeah.
thing. Because I think that Puff was, I'm not sitting here, I'm not naive, I'm not stupid, you know what I'm saying? I think that Puff was, engaging in a lot of behavior that, niggas don't want to stand with you on.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of stuff, people, they just don't want to be attached to that horrible behavior, even if someone was involved in that. But I don't give a fuck about that. What I care about is where was the law broken at? Prove that part.
Yeah.
Y'all have done 19,000 documentaries on We Get It.
Yeah.
He's a freak.
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah.
He wasn't the greatest guy. Not nobody that I want my daughter to date.
Yeah.
But show me where the law was broken. And then you got something. I don't see that part of it yet. I don't see the 12-year-old girls that you're talking about, the 9-year-old boys.
Yeah.
Everybody talking about Usher. He did this to Bow Wow. He did this to Usher. He did this to this person. Well, I looked at everything Usher said. Yeah, he said some things, but a lot of stuff was in context that it was so bland it could be anybody.
Exactly.
Yeah, I saw a lot of stuff at the party. It was wild.
Exactly.
I didn't hear a nigga break down and say, man, the man did me like this.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Everybody said Meek Mill. I didn't hit Meek Mill say, man, nigga, I turn over furniture for nigga.
Exactly.
I didn't, you understand what I'm saying? So until I see these 11 and 12-year-olds that they're attached
Yeah.
to the stuff that we know is true about Puff.
Yeah.
We know he parties.
Yeah.
We know he do shit we don't like.
Yeah.
So you don't attach this other shit to it
Yeah.
till I see that part comes to the surface and it's true. Then right now, I'm holding out judgment on all of it.
I'm with you on that. I mean, y'all hit those comments. Let us know how you feel. I mean, do you feel like, this trial might go either way right about now? And how do you feel like the community's reaction to it has been? Because, see, my thing is, too, like you said, Wick, we're always so quick to persecute somebody versus really trying to go and find the truth.
Well, I would never say that, that what they're saying about Puff is true or it's
Yeah.
not true because I don't know.
Yeah.
All I'm going on the facts. What I do know is a lot of people have stood up and said they've been to the parties.
Yeah.
There are people have stood up and said, yeah, I saw 1,000 things of baby oil. There are
Yeah.
people said I have seen sexual acts going on and I wasn't aware that was what was going to be going on. But I haven't seen the part that breaks the law about flying young teenagers across state lines. That's what's going to put you in prison.
Yeah.
Not considering adults just being freaks.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm getting out of a lot of this. He's just a freak.
Yeah.
You know, and he probably don't piss somebody off.
Yeah.
You know, so but when you show me the evidence of the trafficking and the statutory rape or dealing with the minors and stuff, and I see that in concrete, then I say, you know what, he did it. Other than that right there, all I do know is he's just a freak.
Hit the comments, Be Hot Radio Shawty, Big Galaxy. Holla at y'all in a minute, man. We gone.